Right then, so we are doing today balance and stability. So you just need, those of you at home, just need a mat and a pillow. Be sensible, Gail, with what you're going to do. She's in Greece anyway, so hopefully you won't do it yet. So we're going to start with a warm-up. The main thing we're going to work on today is our obliques, which are these muscles here, which keep you nice and steady, and also our glute meats. So lots and lots of oblique and lots of glute meats. So the glute meats are your stability on one leg, your obliques are your stability, stopping you from doing any unwanted twisting when you're doing other kind of linear movements. So we're going to warm up our balance a little bit first. So just make sure that your feet are in a position that you feel quite steady. Now I want you to stretch your feet out a little bit, like almost make your feet a little bit wider so your toes have got something to grip onto the floor. Sit, and then you're going to go up onto your toes and then back down. So concentrating on going up on your big toe and your second toe and down nice and slowly. Good, keep going. Good. Right, I'm going to do 3 more. 1, 2. Well safe, Phil. 1 more. Okay, now just to change the centre of gravity and make it a little bit harder, we're going to go up with our arms now as well at the same time. So it's not up and then arms up. Your arms and you travel up at the same time, and then you come down at the same rate as well. And again.
I'm not looking at you for that reason.
There's a really interesting bit that Belle's found on the floor on our mat that she's staring at. I'm staring at the bin. Jan's found a bit as well. 2 more. You should be able to feel your calves working a little bit by now. Is your calf all right on that Achilles side, Phil?
These are the exercises I should be doing.
Oh, great, good. we'll do 1 more for Phil then.
Well, not exactly this, but...
Good. And then come back down. Lovely. Right, we're going to start to warm our obliques up now. So hands by your side. We're going to go to some side bends, and we're going to go to the right hand side first. So without bending, without leaning forwards or back, you're going to go to the side. We're going to go to the same side every time. Good. Keep going. Was funny earlier. Mike had some music on in the waiting room yesterday and realised he'd put into Spotify like non-explicit music, but obviously it wasn't non-explicit. So halfway through the treatment, he was like, "Oh my god!" Like, so every time the word came in, he had to try and say something to his patient to try and mask it. So this morning when I was here, I'll do 1 more to this side, going to change over to the side. This morning when I was here, I was about to leave to go to Belgium. I was like, "Oh my god, what music's that?" We've got the same playlist on. So I'm about to skip in there and skip it. I've changed it back to acoustic favourites.
You might say that.
Yeah, I don't know who thought that was non-explicit.
Clearly they've lost the non.
Yeah, effing W in at one point. I was like, "Oh, that needs to be skipped." 1 more. Good. Great. So we're now going to go into windmill, and we're going to make it an easy windmill just to start with. So you're going to have your left leg out to the side. Yeah, left leg. Good. Quite wide on your legs. Your right leg's going to be facing forward. You're going to have your left hand on the inside of your left thigh, and then you're going to trace it down. Not on there. And then that's why it's easy windmill. And again. So you need to keep your legs straight, your left leg straight, and you should feel it a little bit in your hamstrings and a little bit down the inside of your leg. You'll feel like you want to bend your leg a little bit. Good, so after this one we'll do 2 more. Good. Last one. Maybe need to do a few more of these now. Okay. Right, so now we're going to test our balance a little bit and our stability. Same position. This time though, your right arm's going to come up. You're going to look at this arm the whole time. So as you come down, and then back up. That arm does not drop. Yeah, so it stays up there. Good, you're almost lifting yourself up towards the ceiling. And come all the way up to the top. Nice, Gail, that's good. Good. I know you like this one, Gail. We normally do it with kettlebell. One more. Jane, I can imagine you like this with your hands doing as well.
That's
Sure,
almost
you're
like,
probably trying to bend your knee a little bit. Last one.
Actually, it's almost like a Russian exercise.
It's the same muscle, that's why we're warming up. I'm doing those today. I know, that's why we're warming those muscles up. But yeah, thanks for noticing. So, over to the other side now then. So, your right leg's going to the side, your left leg's going to be facing forward. Right hand on the inside of the right thigh, and then you're going to trace it down. And then back up, and again.
That's easier, that side.
Gail went round and said, I had PT at Gail's house today with Jack. So I messaged Gail and I said, please can I go into your toilet for a week before PT? Because obviously you're not there. Obviously she said fine. So I sent her a selfie in a loo. I was finished on the loo, I wasn't on the loo. I washed my hands, it's like, I'm in your house. You're not here. You're in Greece.
Oh, of course, she's not going to get it.
She's in loads.
Yeah.
Right, one more, and then our arm's going to come up. So go steady to start with, because your balance might not be so good on one side. So arm up, only have that arm up as long as you want it, Phil.
Yeah.
And then come back up.
That's much easier, that side. Not easier, but...
You look more right, you look more balanced that side. Nice, Jan. Good. We're going to do two more, and then after this, we're going to go down to the mat and we're going to start to warm up our obliques even more. Good. Right then, down to the mat now then. So our obliques, like I said, our obliques and our glute are our main focus today. So you are going to feel your tummy a little bit throughout. Okay? I'll give you breaks in between. So we're going to start with easy oblique prep. So normally oblique prep, I tell you not to move your knees. Your hands are going to come behind your head as normal. We're going to take our right elbow up and our left knee is going to come towards us, so it's like this. Now you're not going to roll to get there. You are going to go to the side slightly, but you should be lifting both shoulder blades up off the mat. That's it, nice Phil. Good, so you're going to keep going on that same side. So right elbow to left knee. Good. Might be musicless. Don't know what I was doing. Good, Jan. Nice. So we're going to do one more on this side, and then we're going to go over to the other side. So when you've done that last one, it's your left elbow this time towards your right knee. So like I said, normally, I don't let you move that knee. This is just to warm you up a little bit. So you can probably guess after this, we're going to go back to our normal one, where you don't move your knee. I'm just going to assist you, Jan.
Thank you. Oh.
Because that's going to get really annoying. Good, we're going to do two more. Good. Make sure you're not pulling on that neck, but you're just supporting your head. Good. And then after that, you can have a little break. So you should be able to feel your abdominals a little bit. Okay, so from there now, we're going to go to actual oblique prep, and we're going to alternate from side to side. So this time your knees are going to stay still, don't want them coming together. You're going to come up towards the left, back down nice and steady, and then up towards the right. Now when you do this, both shoulder blades should be coming off the mat, and you should be going up equally high each time. So if you need a rest in between each one, that's absolutely fine. Nice, Phil. Good. I think the sports centre's still shut, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't be open until after Christmas at least.
Well, they said.
I think that's what they said, didn't they?
I don't see it
I've got no
opening.
doubt, so it will.
I don't see it opening until spring.
Well,
If that.
well, I presume they're worried about all us plebs passing
To
Yeah.
the
school.
corner onto their lovely
To the paying pupils. That's it, isn't it? Good. Well done. Nice there. They're really nice. Right, you've got one more to each side. And then we're going to do some heel touches, which in some places are called penguins. And you'll realise why. Good. Well done. So we've done this next exercise on some of your online classes. You're going to come up now. You have a little break while I show you. You're going to come up into our abdo prep. You're going to touch one heel. Heel's close, Howard. Touch one heel. Come back to the middle. Touch the other heel. You're going to do right, left, and then come back down. Now, what I don't want to happen is for you to be shifting over on the mat. So can you see when I do it, my bum is staying still. I'm like doing a side bend, like doing the warm up to each side, there, like that. But you're going to come off the mat, do one on the right, one on the left, one on the right, one on the left, and then come back down, keeping it hard. That's much better now, Phil. Well done. So stay up, Jan, that's it, that's it. So pause in the middle, and then when you've done 2 to each side, alternating, you can come down. Good, so this is pure kind of oblique. You will feel your tummy muscles working because they're holding you up, but it's those side muscles that are going to get you to each side. So, if it's too easy, you can move your heels a bit further away. If it's too hard, move them closer to you. If you've got long arms, definitely move your heels further away. We've got one lady in the Wednesday class who's got really, really long arms. So she was just like, 5, 6 really feet away. Good. Well done. Right, you're going to do one more set of those 4. And then we're going to go into some, so we're still going to stay on obliques. These should be nice and warm out. They're really nice, Jan. Good. Well done. And then you can have a rest. Yeah, Jan, that's where you should feel it. Feel your tummy? Yeah? Right. So, we're now going to go into some Turkish get-ups. Okay? So we're going to start nice and simply. So we're all going to do the same side so I can talk you through it. So, right leg outstretched. Right arm out to the side. Left leg bent. Left arm up to the sky. You're going to keep your feet down, so your heels down on both sides as you come up onto your hand. Good, and then all the way up. Keep your leg nice and straight, and then I want you to go slow down as you're able to. So onto your forearm, and then back down. And then again. Keeping everything nice and so nice, Phil, that's good. Go on, Jan. That's it. Now, Gail, if you're doing this, you are not going to do this on your right arm. You can do some more oblique prep if you wanted to on this side, or some more touches of your heels, and then you can come back to it on the other side. So slow down as you can, Jan. You can go slower than that. I know you can go slower than that. Nice, Phil. Just keep that long leg down. Good. Right, 2 more. And then we're going to bring in some sneaky shoulder stability into this as well.
Oh, I did it again. I forgot to put my elbow down.
So it's loads harder, loads harder coming down, isn't it? Good. Right then, we're going to do another one. On this set though, as you come up, you'll come up to that position we've just been into, and then you're going to lift up. Can you see how my hip is open here? And then I'm going to come back down, and again I'm going to go slowly back down. So you come up, almost like a glute bridge, lift up those hips, perfect. And then back down, nice Phil, and then all the way down again. Yeah, lovely, all of you. Have a look. Well done. So make sure as you come up with your bum, you almost kind of twist into the side, open up those hips. Nice Phil. Good. This is a nice opener for your hips as well, and you'll feel like your arms working as hard as it would in a side plank. Nice Phil, well done. Lovely, Jan. Good. On your next 2, you've got 2 left. On your next 2, really give your bum a squeeze at the top of the movement. Just get those glutes firing a bit. Nice. That's it, Belle. Lovely, well done. So we're also warming up our standing leg. So that left leg that you're pushing through, we're just warming our glute med up a little bit. This is a proper whole body exercise. Well done. Nice job. Good, well done. And then come back down. Fab. Right, you're going to go steady on this side, Phil.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm
I
going to do
don't
it.
think you're going to do your bum lift. So you might be okay on the ones out to the side.
Okay, we'll see how it
We'll
goes.
see how you get on. If not, I'll add another bit in for you.
Okay.
Right, so this time then, we'll do the same again. Left leg outstretched. Left arm outstretched. Right leg bent. Right arm up. You're going to come up onto your left hand. That too sore?
It's a bit sore.
Right, can you go up onto your forearm without being sore?
Yeah, it must be alright.
See as you go on, see if it warms up.
Yeah, I'm going to say it might warm up.
Yeah, have a little go. Well,
That's
good.
not easy, not.
You have to use your tummy more.
Yeah.
That's alright. Yeah, well done. Nice. Good job. Get your arm a little bit more to the side. A little bit even more to the side, so straight there, sit there. Go on.
It's alright, that's warm.
Yeah. Good, well done. Nice, Jan. But remember that slow down on you. Once you're up, you're like, yeah, I'm up. But you've got to try and get down again. Nice, Jan. That's really nice and controlled. Well done.
Travelled.
Yeah. I tend to travel up and out a little bit. Right, this is going to be your last one. So one more. And then we'll add in that bum lift.
That's easier that side.
Yeah,
No, you're not going to do that though. Right, you two carry on. So Phil, you're going to carry on doing. You're going to come up as you have, then come back down, put your arms down, and do a glute bridge.
Okay.
Because all we're doing is warming up our glutes on that bit. So,
Right.
so do it as two exercises. So you
Yeah,
come up as
okay.
normal. Good, and then come back down. Bend that other leg as it would be for glute bridge. Do a really good glute bridge, really big bum squeeze at the top. That's it. Then come back down. Then your left leg will outstretch again. Other leg. That's it. And then you're going to go back up again. That's it. So do it like that. Two different movements. Nice, you two. Good. Big bum squeeze at the top. Really open up your hips. You don't like opening that hip as much on that side.
Well, this is actually easier on my lower back.
Yeah,
on this
your
side.
right hip isn't opening as much. And that's the one that's a little bit stiff.
Yeah.
Nice, Jan. Right, you've got two left.
Yeah,
Nice, Phil. Good. So the reason we're doing that little glute lift is we're going into shoulder bridge in a minute. So we're going to start to warm, we need to warm our bum up a bit. This is your last one. Good, so stay down after that one, Phil. These two are coming down as well. Yeah,
That's,
that hip.
yeah, and it's not actually.
She glute. That's typically glute.
Yeah.
Right, so now we're going to go into shoulder bridge. Now, we're just going to do 5 normal shoulder bridge, and I want you to really focus on the roll up and the roll down, because we've just been overextending our back, so we want to get back into having a little bit of flexion. So just 5 of normal shoulder bridge level 1. And then when you've done that 5, I want you to shuffle down your mats a little bit, just so you've got enough room above your head for your arms to go all the way back behind you. I think all of you should be alright. Just so you've got enough room above you feel without hitting the wall, that's all. Good. So when you've done your 5th one, you're going to continue on with your glute bridge, but your arms are going to come up at the same time as you bring your hips up. So it will look like this. So you'll come up, and then you'll come down. Now you're still going to have a roll up and a roll down, but it's not as slowly as it would be without your arm movements. Gail, you're just going to do it on one arm. The other arm's going to stay down by your side. Or go as far as is comfortable with your operating arm.
Bring your arms up.
Yeah, so if you watch the same, but as soon as my bum starts to lift,
Right.
my arms start to lift, and my arms are up above me as my bum's high, and then I bring my arms down and my bum at the same time. Good. And again, so we're just going to start to work on your stability, because most of us use our arms quite a lot for shoulder bridge, and we don't really realise how much we use them to stabilise. Good. Right, just 2 more. This shouldn't be too challenging. Good. And then we're going to go into level 2. Right, so our level 2, we do this an awful lot, because it's a really important exercise, but today our arms are above us. Okay, so in this position, they're just going to be up above your face. You're going to come up into your level 1 position, then stretch your leg out into level 2, don't let the hips drop, back down, and then roll back down. And then the other side, so up, other leg, try not to roll, good, and then back down. You should be a little bit unstable when you're doing it.
Leg not good.
One leg worse than the other, Jan. That's it. Yes, one side will probably feel worse than the other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nice feel. Good.
And are we coming down in between?
Yes, put down in between each one.
Yeah.
Put that foot down and the heel, and then bring your leg down, and bum down, that's it. Good. It's hard, isn't it? Some days it's harder than others. Good. So this is your stability on one leg. So you should be nice and stable here. This is what your glutes are meant to do when you're walking and when you're standing on one leg. Your bum keeps you up, and then your glute med stabilises you while you take one leg off the floor to step. So in many of our cases, we don't use our glute meds, as you can probably feel now. You're going to do one more on each leg, and then we're going to make it a little bit more dynamic, because at the moment, I'm letting you have a little bit of a break with some control. Good. So our next one, don't worry Phil, it's not that much coordination, although it seems like it is not, because both arms are going to go up rather than one. Okay, so this time, your hands down on the mat, you then have your bum comes up. As you take your leg out, your arms come up overhead. Then they come down when that leg comes down, and then you roll your bum down. Okay, so the sequence is bum up, leg out, arms up, leg back, arms down, and then bum back down. And then we go on to the other leg. So bum up, leg out, arms up, leg down, arms down, and then roll back down with that bum.
Isn't that stupid? That's so much easier than the one before.
Is it?
For me,
It's harder
yeah.
for me. It's harder for Phil as well.
Real one,
I just
yeah.
looked at you, Phil, the wrong way with them. Yeah, so when you can't control that speed, go on Phil, that's it. Good. So the reason for most people why this is harder is you haven't had a chance to stabilise yourself in that position before you do it. So you're in a position with your arms up, you know you've got to work really hard to stabilise, you know what you've got to do. With this one, you can do it. You can do it better.
Yeah, because I don't have to think
about it, your body's
what
just
I'm
doing
like
it.
with weightlifting as
Yeah.
well.
Once it's automatic,
Yeah.
you can do it. It's a passing thing, isn't it, for you? Nice, Jan. You're much better on one leg than the other, Jan. But after this, we've got one more shoulder bridge exercise, which we haven't done very often. And again, it's directly linked to walking and your stability when you're doing one leg activities like running, walking, going up and down stairs. Nice, Jan. Good. So when you've done that last one, you can stay down. Our last shoulder bridge exercise is shoulder bridge into scissors. Okay? So for this, your arms are going to be down. So from here, you're going to come up into your glute bridge, so nice and high. Now where we would normally straighten our leg into level 2, you're going to keep your leg bent like you would in scissors, and then bring it back down. Then without any rocking or lowering of your hips, the other leg comes up. You're going to do one on your right, one on your left, and then repeat, and then you're going to come back down. Okay? Nice, Phil? Good. So these are kind of your walking positions. Nice, belt. Don't let yourself rock on the changeover. Changeover between legs, Jan. That's it. Nice, well done. Good, Phil. You're lovely and stable. Well done. Nice. So your glute meads are your glute max, sorry, are having to work to keep your bum up, and then your glute meads are having to work on your one leg. So again, directly linked to your stability when you walk and stand on one leg. Nice, well done. Oh, that's alright, Jan. No, you saved that one. Well done. So after this set, after you've come down, you're going to do one more set of these, and then your lower backs get a little bit of a rest, and we're going to go back to our obliques. So our glute needs to have a little bit of a rest shortly. Good. That's lovely, everyone. Well done. Well done. I think you've got like one or two left. Good. When you've done your last one, bring yourself back down to the mat, bring both arms out to the side. We're going to go into hip twist level 2 just to give yourself a bit of a stretch out. So really, really squeeze your bum at the end of the movement, open up those hips, and then use those side tummy muscles, we're going to use again in a moment, to go over to one side and then the other. Good, so we've got some kind of plank variations today as well for your obliques. So we're going to warm those back up in a second and get them activated a little bit. Well, I'll go on that treadmill tomorrow. See how fast it goes. There'll be a video of me on YouTube just coming off the end, flying off into the wall. You have no teeth.
Oh, Julie, don't.
I won't. I'll jump to the side before I fall off it. It was good.
I've actually fallen off. I've told you the story. I've come off one in the gym in Oz.
Yeah. I'll fall.
Must admit, it was.
Good. You're going to do.
I think I must have been poorly as well, so not actually. I probably should have
with
been
it.
on
One more on each side, and then we're going to go to hip twist.
I think it's scared the guy at like the gym more than me, I think.
I bet it did.
I was just too embarrassed.
Right then, we're going to go to level 3 hip twist now, so we're going to go back to our obliques, our stability muscles. So you're going to have your legs in double tabletop. Now, if it helps you, you're going to have your left hand underneath your left top of your hip, like we've done before you come up.
Yeah.
If your hand is underneath your left hip, you're going to push that left hip down into that hand, whilst the right leg goes out to the side, and then comes back in. Who and what was that clip?
That was Jan's hip.
Was that your hip or your knee? Hip.
Yeah.
Right, so we're now going to make sure that your left leg is not moving, and you can make it a bit harder for your tummy muscles if you want to by taking your knees further away into a harder tabletop position. As long as you're keeping some pressure down that leg, that was nice, Belle. I can see you trying to push that hip down, and it just activates your oblique a little bit more.
It does, because I can't push it down.
No,
It's
so,
like,
so you know that once you start to come off, that's it.
Yeah.
Just keep trying to push. Good, Jan. Really good, Phil. Again, when you've got that hand underneath your hip, your leg stays loads stiller. Loads stiller? That is awful. More still. Is that better? Yeah. It stays still. This is after I've had parents in here with me teaching about his reading and his writing. Really good at maths, hates writing and reading, so he just puts the quickest answer down ever to get it finished. So we've got, he can tell them the answer, and then he writes like 2 words down, and he can spell stuff, but he just doesn't do it because he's lazy.
I did the same.
George did the same as well. One more. Good. Well done, and then you can come down for a little rest. Well done. So we're going to change over hands. When you're ready, your right hand's going to come underneath your right hip. You can come into that double tabletop position. Make it as easy or as hard as you want to, within reason. And then it's the left leg now that's going to go out to the side while the right one stays still. Good, Phil. Well done. Nice, Phil. Good, Jan. Well done. So again, you can make it a bit harder for yourself if you want to by taking your legs further away. So Rupert had this homework last weekend, and there was a picture of a frozen lake with trees and a polar bear, and he had to describe the setting. And he told me all this lovely stuff about setting, and then I looked at what he'd written and he put, it's a lake. Yeah. And then it said, what can you hear? You have to pretend you were in the picture. And I looked at what he'd written, to rub it out, I looked at what he'd written, he'd put Mabel snoring.
Yeah.
Because that's what you could hear.
Because that's what you can
In
hear.
the room.
Yeah.
What can you smell? Do you know what I've written? My feet. Well, that's getting rubbed out. So we then changed to on the shore, I can hear the crunching of snow under the polar bear's feet. Got two more. Obviously I've been doctored slightly. And then his teacher replied to say, lovely opening of your sentences. Thanks, Miss Foster. One more.
Oh, yeah.
Come on in there. Well done. And then come back down. Well done. Good job, everyone. Right,
Oh, that
now,
was hard.
I know. We're now going to do easy level 4, which should be a bit easier than level 3, because I'm going to get you to put your arms out. So it's like a super version of level 2. So your arms are going to be all the way out to the side, both legs are going to be up. Now if you fancy a challenge, you can have your arms up here, but I would say at this point, have them out to the side. You're going to take your knees one way, making sure you haven't got one leg that starts to look shorter than the other. So you need to stretch your top hip out, bring yourself back up, and then over to the other side when you've had a pause. Now when you come back up, I don't want your knees to come towards you to get yourself back up. Otherwise you're just going to use your hip flexors. Nice, Belle. Lovely jam.
Oh, yeah.
Good position, Phil. Well done. All of you are doing that great, and you're all having a nice little pause in the middle. Good, well done. That's really nice. Good. Right, you're going to do one more to each side. And then we're going to go into some plank bits and bobs. Good. I'm going to do the plank bits with you to keep you on pace. Well done. So when you've done your last one, which is this one, you're then going to come up onto all fours. Right, so we're going to do some plank holds, but we're going to bias one side and therefore one oblique at a time as a stabiliser. So we're all going to start on our knees, and then from here, I'll just show you, you're going to make sure you're going to step one leg back, we're going to go right leg back, then you're going to go onto, and then your left leg's going to go back. And you're going to hold that for a count of 5. 3, 2, 1, right leg in, left leg in. Good. Same again, the right leg's going to go out first. So right leg out, stabilise on that leg, left leg out to meet it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right leg in, left leg in. Good. So the oblique on the right hand side has to work to stabilise you before you put your left leg out. So you're going to go right again out, left leg out, hold it. 3, 2, 1, right leg in, left leg in. Good. And again. So right leg out, left leg out, hold it. 3, 2, 1, right leg in, left leg in. Right, we're going to go to the side now. So one side might be easier than the other, so just go steady. So left leg out, right leg out, hold it. 2, 1, left leg in, right leg in. Good. And again. Left leg out, right leg out, hold it. 3, 2, 1, left leg in, right leg in. Good, we've got 2 more. So left leg out, stabilise, right leg out. Well done, everyone, your position's lovely. Good, left leg in, right leg in. Last one, really stabilise on that left leg before you take the other one out. Left out, right out. Nice, Phil. 3, 2, 1, left in, right in. Good, and then just give your wrists a bit of a stretch out. Good. Shoulder. So on your next, on this one, Phil, rather than do what we're going to do, you're going to go onto your back, and you're going to do, if it's 2 story, you're going to do your oblique prep again.
Right.
You're probably going to go, aren't you? What I'm going to show you.
Well,
Yeah.
you can see it. But I won't
I know.
do it if it hurts.
Okay.
It's deep.
So it's the same plank position, we're just going to do something with our legs, that's all. Right, so now we're going to do mountain climbers, which again, but not rapid.
Oh.
They're not like in a hip class or body balance.
Oh,
you're going to do it at my pace, again, and we're going to go nice and steady. It's about stability rather than how many reps can you get in and your body flying all over the shop. So your job is to stay still and stable, okay? So this is the pace we're going to do it. So you're going to come out, like we did before. We're going to go right leg up, left leg up, right leg up, and left leg up, and then come back down onto your knees. Okay, that's the pace we're going to do it at. Yeah, we don't want you flying all over the shop. It's about stability, not pace.
You've seen I'm not climbers then.
Yeah, there shouldn't be any like twisting to the side or arms going wild. Right, so at my pace then, so into your plank, right leg up and down, left leg up and down, right leg up and down, left leg up and down, and then come onto your knees. Good. And again. So up into your plank. Right leg up and down, left leg up and down, right leg up and down, left leg up and down, and then onto your knees. Good. They're not easy when you go slow. Good, you've got 2 more sets. Nearly there. Right, when you finish these 2 sets, we can all have a child's pose, like Gail's dying to get into already. So, plank again, everyone. Good. Right leg up and down. Left leg up and down. Right leg up and down. Make sure you're not down dogging. Left leg up and down, and then onto your knees. Good. We've got 1 left. 1 left, and then we go to child's pose. So when you finish, we're going down to Bell's nice position. Right, last one then. So up into your plank. Right leg up and down. Left leg up and down. Right leg up and down. Left leg up and down. Onto your knees, and then into child's pose. Just strip that a little back. Well done. Good, well done. So have a little bit of a pause there in your child's pose. Right, so from here now, we're going to thread the needle. So you're going to come back up onto all fours. You're going to come underneath, twist round. Nice, well done. You should really be able to feel it on the back of your shoulder if you threw far enough. I've done so much of my arms today, I never feel this, but you can today.
Mine was sore before I started, so.
I had to try and fit 3 sessions in today.
Oh, for God's sake, Julie.
I did.
I'm sure.
Good, and then come back up. And then over to the other side. Nice, well done. Have a good stretch through. Yeah, the shoulders looking like they want it a bit. And man back. The online class that I filmed today is posture. And that's quite up the back in. Got push-ups in it.
I think that's what mine is.
On push-ups.
Well, not
Good, and then come up.
a lot of
And then go
burpees
into sitting.
and hand release.
Oh, yeah.
But,
So we've used our glutes quite a bit today, as well as our obliques. So we're just going to come into a normal glute stretch. Really hug it into you, and you should feel it into the bum cheek of the leg that you're hugging. Mine hurt from pistols yesterday. I had 12-minute EMOM, 10 count on the echo,
yeah.
and the next minute was max pistols. I couldn't even air squat when I got off, let alone
That's
pistol.
so, yeah, you're lucky you could get off the bike.
Good, right now we should all be hugging our right leg. So we're going to look over our right shoulder. And it should come on a little bit more. Nice feel. Good. And then we're going to change over to the other side. So bring the left leg across. Hug it into you. I had a COVID test on Tuesday at the residential home that I work at. They just have mass testing there. So they gave me one to do. And you have to snap it and then put it into its little container once you've snapped it.
Yeah.
Well, I did it. It was horrible. Snapped it. It was really vigorous snapping. It flew out of my hand and went down the toilet.
Oh, no.
So I was like, I think it's contaminated. So I did it again. look over your left shoulder.
Yeah, no, it's not the nicest thing, but
It's
yeah, I know
not.
what you mean about if you get it in the
Yes.
snap. That
It's quite
come
vicious.
out.
Yeah, it's quite vicious, isn't it?
Yeah. Mine was alright when I did mine, but when Pete did his,
Yeah.
and we did that Imperial College.
Oh yeah, George did that.
Yeah.
Good, lovely. So the last muscle we're going to stretch out is our QL. This muscle here, because it's in the same sling as your oblique and your glutes.
That's what's sore, I think, on this side.
So you're going to have your legs nice and wide, and you're going to hinge forward with your hands in. Now you should feel this down the inside of your leg. Jane, you probably won't feel this on the inside of your leg. So from here, we're going to walk our hands to our left leg, and you're going to keep your right bum cheek down on the floor. So you push it down. If you're tight in this muscle, you should feel it just above like your pelvis and into your back. I definitely feel that on this side. It's really tight.
Yeah.
It feels like it's pulling on your pelvis, and it is because that's where it attaches. Good, and then you're going to come into the middle again, and we're going to walk over to the right.
I don't feel it that side.
I can't feel it this side.
Get lower down.
You're going to keep that left bum cheek down this time. Now I can't feel it at all this side. Good, and then you're going to come into the middle. Just bring your legs in nice and slowly, and you're done. Well done. Did good. So a reminder, there's no class next week. It's half term. I'm in the Peak District. Hopefully, if Boris doesn't lock us down.
Yeah, and did anyone come back with feedback about the following?
I haven't messaged everyone.